So this weekend, my girlfriend was over and we were sitting here watching TV and talking amongst each other like we always do. And I had this bright idea. I jumped up and I said, "Hey, listen," I said, "I got this idea. If we were going on a date and it's cold out, I want to pull some fragrances and see which one you want me to wear." And she did me one better. When we come back, I'll let you know exactly what happened and what she turned this into. Stay tuned. So welcome back. First off, I'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you for the support over these years. And these past few weeks, maybe a month or so, have been kind of rough with me having to deal with my phone issues and my son destroying my so-called quote unquote set here. But we're making do with what we have. And for those of you who continuously support me, whether you see me on Instagram posting something when I can't make videos, or when I do videos and you are not following me on Instagram, either way, I still appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. If you are not a subscriber to this channel, then definitely make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Ring the bell icon for notifications. Like these videos, thumbs up, share these videos, and definitely be active in the comment section. It will be greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's get to the video. Now, as I was saying in the opening of this video, me and my girlfriend and I, to say it correctly, were sitting around just watching TV, and I had this bright idea. Hey, we're going out on a date. It's cold out, and I want to pull some fragrances just to see which one you'd prefer me wear. And she turned it into a whole different thing. So instead of just picking one fragrance out of this group of 6 here, she actually turned it into a list, and she ranked these fragrances from her least favorite to her favorite. And I wanted to share this with you all. I know a lot of times my girlfriend and I, we do stuff in here and we talk about fragrances, and I let her sample and smell things, and she tells me whether she likes them or she doesn't like them, or something to that nature. And a lot of the stuff that we talk about or we say and do, I don't mention on the channel a lot. So this one I had to. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now, I have 6 fragrances here, and I'm going to start from number 6 and work my way up to number 1. So the first fragrance will be, the last fragrance I should say, will be the fragrance she liked the most out of all 6 of these. So let's get to it. Now, first up is one that I absolutely love, and it is from the house of Cartier, or Cartier, and this one is Pasha de Cartier, or Cartier Parfum. And I know my little square light is not my ring light. I have this little small teeny tiny light with the holder on it, and it's wow. Okay, so anyway, this is an amazing scent. Unluckily for this fragrance, she didn't like it as much as she liked the other 5. Oh, that smells so good, man. This is perfect for the cold weather. It's not overpowering, but it is strong. I love it a lot. It has like this honeyed vibe to it. It's sweet. It's just a perfect scent. The bottle is very nice, classy looking. It's elegant. Perfect for going out on a date. Dress up, dress down, however you want to rock it, you can. So Her number 6 fragrance is Pacha de Cartier Parfum. At the number 5 spot, one I haven't mentioned a whole lot on this channel. This is from Parfums de Marly, Godolphin. And I actually didn't think she would like this fragrance. I love it. I haven't worn it much, maybe once or twice. Oh, that smells so good, man. This is an excellent fragrance. I love it. I know a lot of people, when they see this bottle, they're going to be like, oh man, you're going to pay an arm. I'm not paying an arm and a leg for this fragrance. Well, I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it either. I believe I got this from Macari off of somebody, and I paid no more than maybe $100 and something for this. So you don't always have to go for the big boy bottles. You can get the smaller sizes like this and be just fine, unless you're one of those people who wear the same fragrance every day or wear it more often than your other fragrances. Then you definitely need a backup bottle of this or a big bottle of it. But Parfums de Marly Godolphin, very nice fragrance. Another one that's perfect for fall, winter, spring, even if it's still cool out. I absolutely adore this fragrance, and I need to give this some more wearings, but it's kind of hard to do, especially working around the people I work around with all these sensitive noses. So number 5 spot, Godolphin, Parfums de Marly. At the number 4 spot is another fragrance I've worn once or twice, and I have, I think, 3 fragrances so far from this house. I need more, but this is one of the fragrances that I highly like a lot. This is Tom Ford for Men. And this is another one of those masculine type fragrances. Very gentlemanly, classy. This is elegance in a bottle. The bottle is even elegant and classy. I like this a lot. And as you can see, this was used. I bought this also, I believe, from Macari. And like I said, you don't always have to get a full bottle. You can always find fragrances like this. I know some people have this issue with something, you know, being skeptical about something being tampered with, or, you know, not being legit. That's why you have to do your homework. But Tom Ford for Men, is at the number 4 spot. Number 3 is one of my absolute favorite fragrances. And yes, I still love this fragrance over the new 2020. But this is Dior Homme Intense. And what can I say about this fragrance that hasn't already been said? Iris, lipsticky, boozy, woody, all of these rolled up into one. Is sweet. It's just, to me, the perfect scent. And I understand why people were pissed when the house of Dior started tampering with and not leaving this gorgeous creation as it is. It's a shame that they've done what they've done. Now, I understand why they did what they did with 2020. They're making it more versatile, so you can wear it in many different scenarios. Unlike this one, you can only wear it in a handful of situations, and especially when it's cold. Not too much when it's hot. The 2020 version, you can wear hot, cold, in between, whatever. So at the number 3 spot, Dior Homme Intense. I didn't expect her to like this next fragrance at all. I personally myself didn't know about this fragrance until I heard Justin Copeland from Stay Fresh Productions talk about it. He rants and raves about this fragrance all the time. I found it, I think, last Christmas at a TJ Maxx, and I was ecstatic. I picked it up, I sprayed it once I got home, And I see why he talks about this fragrance the way he does. This is a masterpiece of a fragrance. This is John Varvatos Vintage. This is class personified when it comes to John Varvatos fragrances. And I don't say this a lot about John Varvatos fragrances because a lot of them don't last. He tends to have this thing with a lot of fresh fragrances, citrusy, stuff like that don't perform well on my skin. This one actually does perform, and I have no complaints when it comes to this fragrance. So salute Justin Copeland for recommending this fragrance, and I'm glad I found it. John Varvatos Vintage at the number 2 spot. The very last fragrance I'm going to mention, and this is, she changed her listing twice, and well, 2 or 3 times I want to say, but each time she changed it, it was only because she changed what was number 2 on down. She didn't touch number 1. And you might be thinking, what's number 1 if you can't already see it in my lap? Well, the number 1 fragrance she chose is Prada Black, which was a shock to me also. This, oh man, for me, this one falls right into the same category as Dior Homme Intense, if you ask me. This has that irisy, almost lipsticky, powdery kind of vibe. This is perfect. This is the perfect fragrance. It's well priced also, especially for fragrances like Dior Homme or Tom Ford Parfums de Marly. This one is more readily affordable. You can find this in the rack stores, which is, I believe, where I found this one in the rack store. I think I was in a Ross, I want to say last year or the year before, and it was in a gift set. I think it was like either at Christmas or just after Christmas. I walk in, and right soon as you come into this particular Ross, they had the shelves right here in front of the door. And I walk in and I see the gift set, and that's the first thing I pick up. And this was what was in it. And I purchased it, and I haven't regretted since. So her pick at the number 1 spot on this list of 6 fragrances, Prada Black. So hopefully you enjoyed this list by my girlfriend. Hopefully sometime in the near future I can get her in front of this camera and get her to give you this list herself. Or if she's still kind of gun shy about being in front of a camera, she can sit right here next to me and she can talk and you can hear her. I'll give her the mic. But with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. So here is to smelling great. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell icon, like the videos, share the videos, be active in the comment section. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.